figured it's I figured it's time to finally give this video a watch. The minimal Obsidian Neovim setup. There's a non-zero chance it's just terrible and not even worth watching, but yeah, might as well give it a try. So the glare of this light is crazy. Hold on. Yeah, now it's night time, so I don't have like the sun behind me, so this should be fine. Yeah, that's good. Right, anyway. Yeah, so I've been using Obsidian for a few months, but if not even longer actually, maybe like at least a year now. But just given how little, like, it's kind of annoying to use, you know. When it comes to like this is Markdown, so I'd much prefer to use Neovim for that. And although there is a Vim mode for Obsidian, it's not particularly nice. Because like you don't have like the full integration of stuff, and you have like no line numbers or like no relative line numbers. So yeah, I want to have my Vim set up for editing Obsidian, and hopefully that will motivate me to also make notes more often. Because well, as you can see here, even today, I watched the Primogen's latest, I think, video as of today, which was about SimD, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And then he explained what SimD was and gave an example, and I was like, oh, pretty simple. And then I asked around in the C++ Discord server, and just got a bit more information about it. And there you go, I got a note. So that's pretty cool. So, let's go. If it loads. Okay. I mean, this is the Obsidian app. By the way, his Obsidian rice looks awesome. Like I really like how this looks. Look at mine. First of all, his is darker, more black, which is definitely cooler. I like this black sleek design. Like I've been trying to go for like kind of like a tree, sakura tree, you know, kind of vibe. Hence like the pink and like, or here it's more like a rose, I guess, and like the, you know, like dark colors, but like not too dark. Like here's like dark gray. Actually, this isn't really tree at all. Like look, my sidebar, as you can see, is like more like dark brown here, and then I got like the sakura pink here. But honestly, I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends how I'm feeling. Maybe I should have like a theme switcher, so I can switch themes. So I kind of like dark mode for like if I'm feeling like vibing in the dark, I guess. I mean, that's my wallpaper, and I feel like this goes well with this wallpaper because obviously this is not colorful, you know. It's JoJo. It's quite vibrant, and like I like that. I do like that. But there's some times when I look at stuff like this, I'm just like, that's nice. Maybe not as like a monochrome, but like it's slick, you know. And the font as well. JetBrains Mono. I mean, it just goes so hard. So yep, have a look at that. By the way, this is mine. So like that's his one with all the books. This is mine. Yep. A lot of these are missing thumbnails, but yeah, I do have some thumbnails. A lot of these are just lectures, but yeah, I do have a bit of a setup ready. I don't read so many books because I just don't find the time to. Like, I have books here, but I just prefer to read articles because they're shorter. Books are kind of a commitment, and I spend way too much time just programming to sit down and read a book, unfortunately. But who knows, maybe I'll change my habits. Also, I don't know if he's using a Zettelkasten setup, because mine is a Zettelkasten. Like, these are source notes, and then I have my actual Zettelkasten, which is this. Bloody hell. And you can see I got different notes. Fuel is an illusion, and like I have like these declarative titles. For those who don't know Zettelkasten, I made videos on this before, but it is, oh look at that. Literally it's notes on Zettelkasten. It's atomic notes. So a note is a Zettel, which is an atomic note, which holds one core idea. And then you can link them to each other to find bigger ideas, and use those to extrapolate thoughts and like bigger projects, or like blog posts if you're a writer, or I guess books if you're a writer, stuff like that. Like basically it's a thinking tool, and also a bit of a knowledge base. But mostly a thinking tool. So it's quite interesting. Like, for example, could I find the note today, perhaps? I don't know. I think I haven't linked it to anything. Let's have a look. Today I made this note somewhere. Oh, I melted. Here. Yeah, anyway. That's what.
This video is all about my Obsidian vault and how I was able to...
Got no sound. Plug in my wired headphones. I do want to get a pair of headphones that can do both, wired and Bluetooth.
connected to... This video is all about my Obsidian vault and how I was able to connect it to my Neovim setup. Let's get started. Okay, so let's open up my Obsidian vault and see what we're working with. So opening it up, you can immediately see that I've got a very dark and minimal color theme. So this kind of matches my entire setup. So if we take a look at my terminal, for example, you can see that it's also the same kind of just black and white pattern, and the same applies for my Neovim setup. So I wanted to kind of match that with my Obsidian vault, and the way I did that is using a community plugin called CSS snippets, or rather style settings, because in there you can define CSS snippets that allow you to alter how Obsidian looks.
I do have this, and I've kept saying I would use it to customize my thing. I just haven't got around to it yet. Maybe I'll do it today.
So if I were to disable this CSS file that I created myself, you can see right here everything falls apart and it starts looking very bland and default-like. So that's why I created my own CSS file to compensate for that. Moving on, we can take a look at my directory structure right here. And you can see right here I've separated my vault into 5 main folders. I've got templates for notes that follow the same pattern. So we've got daily notes, idea notes, or university lectures. Then I've got projects that I'm working on. So you can see right here I've got an 8-bit breadboard PC that I'm working on currently, which is...
I guess he has like a lot of screen space. I mean, now I'm on my second monitor, but usually this is like not this big. It just looks so sleek. I don't understand it. I guess he has less things open. Like he doesn't like the sidebar open. However I close this, I don't even know how I close that. There should be a button for it, but I think it's being hidden somehow. And he doesn't have the sidebar here. There. Can I right click here as well? Nope. Can I do this? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. That actually already feels a lot better. Just less noise on the screen.
This guy right here, I'll soon be making videos about it, so stay tuned. Then I've got my text editor that I'm working on currently, Teddit, and also YouTube. Well, I guess YouTube isn't really a project, right? But it's still something that I'm working on, so I thought it would be okay to categorize it under...
Yeah. I too have a projects folder. Brace yourself. It's just full of random stuff, dude. A lot of it isn't even projects. It's just loose notes. I genuinely don't know where else to put it in my thing right now. Ignore the numbers. They're not correct. Also, I haven't used my diary in like ages. Like I have 31 files, and I've been using this thing for like probably at least a year, so really lacking there. I have some stuff though here. Again, not really projects, but yeah. Because like I have the Zettel system set up, and like I'm very happy with it. And same with the sources system, I'm very happy with that. But it's notes like these where it's like, are they projects? I don't know. I gotta find somewhere for them.
Projects. And taking a look at there, I've got notes and progress folders for the 8-bit breadboard PC. For Teddit, I just got to-dos that I have to add. And for YouTube, I've got the thumbnails in here, for example, and also the videos as files. Moving on, we can see right here that I've also got notes, and these are the daily notes that I'm taking. And taking a look at the daily note structure, the only two real things I have is tasks, so tasks that I want to accomplish for the day, and journaling. And this usually is just one sentence summing up the day. It's kind of nice to look back at the summed up version. So
yeah, I should really get back in the habit. Because like when I read some of these back, I'm like, damn. I literally forgot about that. And there's some days where like I'm really happy because something cool happened. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So it's definitely worth having like a journal. It can be surprising how insightful it can be, but it's just getting to the habit, dude. I'm really bad at keeping up habits.
I thought it'd be nice to like just have a sentence describing the day. And yeah, that's pretty much it for these three folders. But moving on to the most essential folder, in my opinion, is the education folder. So in there I spend most of my time as of right now. So the Obsidian setup that I created isn't that old, right? It's fairly new, and it's also fairly new for me to work with Obsidian. But this education folder is something where I'll be spending most of my time in, since this folder focuses on learning and understanding new concepts, whether it's about programming.
I like his wall, by the way.
Or well, just in general, school and university. And you can see right here that I've got a few books as a PDF file that I want to read, and I've also created a book view showcasing these different kinds of books. Clicking on a certain book, for example C++ software design, opens up this database entry inside of here, and then you can click on the PDF to actually start reading the book. And yeah, I've bought all of these books on Humble Bundle. It's a great website where you can get very, very great deals, so I've got all of these.
I was actually wondering where you got them from. Humble Bundle? Wow. Okay. Because I would love to get like some C++ books, because they're quite expensive. Okay. It's gonna ask you for my cookies and then just go away. So if I search for like C++, actually not even, Yarna Stralstrom. What? Did I ask? C++? Ah, for God's sake. Not games. Choose charity. These are games. How do I not search for games? Just chose books. It's weird. DRM free. Is this meant for games, but just like happens to also be used for books? I don't understand. It said for books, right? Oh, it is for games. I guess people just put books on here for some reason. Okay. I mean, not that many books. There's design patterns. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty mid. I guess here's this book, right? But like, it's still £27. Like, Jesus, man. It's not particularly cheap.
Books for just $20, which is crazy.
I'm not seeing all these books, but maybe they're sold out.
And
but the PDFs, no, but he also has some physically, so I wonder where he gets those from. Because he's in Germany, right? Maybe Germany is just good. I don't know.
Yeah, you should definitely check this website out. Yeah, but moving on, you can see right here I've got also a CPP folder for C++ concepts. For example, I'm watching a lot of...
Yeah, before I forget, I want to ask Claude something about CPP, actually, as in the file extension. I've been told, and I agree, that SVP and HPP are too similar and could be easily confused. What are some alternative combos that are more distinguishable? Because it's like CXX, HXX, IXX, yeah, CC and H. How is CXX and HXX more visually distinct than CPP, HPP? CCHH is pretty good. I don't want to use .h for headers, I really don't. HXX, but like, HXX just looks weird. It looks like it's like a module header or something like that, you know? Doesn't seem right. It's like C cross cross, like what? I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it. In fact, if I even go to one of my projects here. Yeah, I mean there's different icons, I guess. Some are blue, some are purple, which is kind of annoying. Depends on, I guess, which ones are modified or even open in my buffers. If I open this as well, not that, Josh Hartnett. If I open, what's the command? PPF. Yeah, these are colored as well, so I got blue and purple. Which is like, yeah, like, sometimes I look at the C and the H and like I kind of mix it up. But, whatever, it's a minor thing.
CPP Weekly recently, and for that I've been taking notes about each lecture and what I've learned in there. So yeah, that is quite useful as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the directory structure. Another thing I have is the calendar plugin and a graph view showcasing the different kinds of...
How do you get it like that in like a small window? Because that's like really cool. Literally have no idea. Are there dot files for Obsidian?
Of well, notes and files I have in my vault. And yeah, we can even take a look at the community plugins that I've installed.
Okay, wait, I'll give it a try here. Let me find... Well, it was in the sidebar that I've hidden and can't show again? Seriously? Oh, is it this button? No. How do I show it back? Oh, so why does it... Why do all my tabs only show when I close it? Oh, because of the view. Yeah, these plugins are kind of whack. Like, they kind of hide stuff, like this plugin here with like the vertical tabs. I do like vertical tabs, but like, it doesn't integrate well. Like, all of these are just open. It's really bad. And they're so, like, they're not particularly quick to close either. I don't know why the width just changed. Like, why is it so slow? Like, it genuinely shouldn't be this slow. Can I, like, put graph view here then? Okay, I made a new tab, window. Can I put it down here? No, that's that. Can I move this? Yes, no? Or this? Yeah, okay, that can move. But I can't move it into it because my plugin. Okay, let me just disable the vertical tabs plugin. That's really annoying how that opens in a new window. Why is it open in like a new full screen window? That's really weird. It should be a floating window by default. Like, even on computers that don't have, you know, tiling windows, like, surely it won't be floating? Or maybe it is floating and that's just the default for this thing. Whatever. Plugins. Vertical tabs. There are settings for this. Hide sidebar tabs. Yeah, I'm just going to disable it for now. It's causing me a few issues. There's no back button. they recently revamped the menu, but the settings, but like no back button is kind of whack. Disable that. Put it down here. There we go. Look at that. It's very colourful. I don't like these colours. I think I can change them though. I don't know why I chose these colours specifically. Yeah, I can. Again, pink. Like I guess I went for like the, not RGB, but like the, well, the CYM, CMY. I forgot what it was. Yeah, I'll rise that later. I love how I can't hide it, dude. I just scroll up to find the X button. Okay. Open. Yeah. If this was open source, it'd go crazy. Just saying. And he had his diary here too, right? His calendar. I'll put my calendar here just so I can like, well, not can, but like just so I do start using it. How do I even open my calendar? It's not an extension. Bro, the sidebar is just gone. Open my settings and find it. Hopefully searching will actually show it. There's a search feature, but like it isn't. No wait, it does highlight stuff. But that's not what I looked for. It's sidebar. Man, this is not good. This one, the ribbon. Okay, it's called a ribbon apparently, obviously. So there's daily notes, but where's the calendar? That's just a new tab. Can I go to file? Does nothing if I click at it. If I search for calendar. No. I believe I can get it here somewhere. Somehow. Oh my god. I want to figure this out before I keep watching the video, because like otherwise it doesn't know what to do. Folders, sources, /diary not found. Okay, so that's broken away. I need to link that. What's that? Another dead button. Bro, why? All sources. Inbox. Oh, those are my tabs. What? Okay. Where is the diary view? Like, I can't right click to add it either. I'm genuinely lost here. I know there's like a widget somewhere. Maybe it's disabled. Are you serious? Change this back to diary, the real one. Template /diary. Yeah, that's correct. Just renamed, I guess. Place my notes in diary. Date updates. Okay. Bro, how's it not a calendar? I could have sworn there was like a calendar thing somewhere. Daily notes. What's that? It's an extension.
It
is okay. My bad. It's a community plugin. Show browse. Go for calendar. 2.5 million downloads and it's not built in. It's kind of crazy. Kind of wild. Okay, how do I show it now? Start week on Monday. Confirm, yes please. Show week number. Yeah. Weekly notes. Ah, no, don't bother with that. Yeah, so where is it? It goes here, right? Yeah, there it is. So can I move that here? That's cool. Okay. I mean, at least I can drag things around. That's cool. I didn't know I could have things be here instead. That's a nice little layout there. Anything else I can add there? Tags, links. Not really. I mean, these are like globals, right? Headings. That's specific. That's file specific. Yeah, that looks quite cool. I don't like the tabs being up there, but whatever. I don't even use any of these buttons, funnily enough, and I think you could also search for them somehow, like do command search, but not yet here with the command palette, like new audio recorder, but I don't know how you open it. Command, Control P. Okay, there you go. Now I know. And yeah, and then just give me Neovim, bro. Honestly, like just remove this whole thing on this right side and just put Neovim there, and I'll be a happy man. And then, yeah, whatever. I mean, this is good for viewing notes, just not editing them. Okay.
I didn't add that many, so we've got calendar for the calendar display, code style, which formats your code blocks and stylizes them, then the file explorer node count, so how many files are there. Iconize to add icons, Kanban to create Kanban boards, MediaDB to make a database.
I just froze, sorry.
Count, so how many.
Code styler. Sounds like something I should have, but I might not actually. Oh, stop opening it in a different window. I don't. Surprisingly. Bro, are you serious? Why is everything a different window? Code formatter? Format code. Did I say read that? Code styler? No. Boy, this is not a good, like, fuzzy search. I feel like I might have seen this before. But, like, how does it actually look? Like this? Yeah, no, I haven't seen that before. That looks good. It's not enabled yet. I'll get an example, I guess. Like, here's C++, I guess, and if I enable it. But if you close your eyes, options, where everything's a new window. There's different themes. Makes sense, I guess. That's fine, but it doesn't show. Have to refresh it. Oh. No, that's the same. I mean, that's C++, it should recognize that. It should. Is it enabled? I mean, relaunch. Maybe it just needs a refresh. Wait, this background is ore, by the way. Oh my god, the two massive windows behind me. Why is it just not do anything? Did I miss something? Is it like a theme thing? If I go to my settings though, solarized, save. What a weird way of doing things. How do I know what the language is? Has to detect it? Right. Header. always. Python. Why is it? Why is it off by default? Yeah, always. But it's actually kind of shit, not gonna lie. I saved it. Okay, switch between these two modes. I'll close it, reopen it. And that's the logo they chose for C++. Why did they show the... Oh right, because the icon could be different. Hold on. Maybe no icon. Okay. Yeah. Just so I can see what like the language is. You know what? I don't care. This is way too much faff around with for something I won't use anyway, because I'll be looking at. I mean, I guess good for previewing stuff, but I don't care. And the settings are kind of a pain. I'd install.
Any files.
The note count doesn't seem to actually work, because his one said like the number of direct files underneath it, if that even. Yeah, and like not including folders, so that's a bit weird. Also, there's like no point.
Out there, Iconize to add icons, Kanban to create Kanban boards.
I've never used Kanban. I wonder how good it is or how useful it is.
Or it's MediaDB to make database queries for certain books. For example, that's how I got the images. The minimal theme setting as a base, and then
MediaDB seems useful. Usually I just kind of steal the stuff myself, but if I can access a database to do that for me, it might be handy. Why is it so slow to close a tab? MediaDB. How does it work though? Why is it so far down? Gcon YouTube? No? Yeah, I don't really care. I can do it manually.
Style settings to apply this monochrome style that I've previously already shown. But I've mentioned that it...
I swear style settings is built in. No? I guess not. I mean, like, how's it not built in? That's actually crazy. But it is built in because there's snippets, no? Whatever.
Take a lot of notes inside of here, right? But surprisingly, I don't write anything inside of Obsidian. What I do instead is I use Neovim, and I have a few configurations and plugins that connect Obsidian and Neovim very seamlessly. And the only thing I really use Obsidian for is to then finally like visualize it, see it, and just work with it. But the actual editing and writing...
I realize I'm covering poor Sailor's face. Yeah, whatever.
Writing happens inside of Neovim. So let me show you that side. So let's actually open up a terminal and switch to this current vault. So right now we are in that vault, and let's now open up Neovim, and I've got a few handy shortcuts and plugins added such that the integration and connection between Neovim and Obsidian is very minimal. So you can see right here I can press leader OD, and with that I now open up the current daily node, and I even created it, and you can see right here. And now I can start filling up these tasks. So for example, a task for today is that I have to create this video. So let's add that. Have to create this video. And now I can mark that task as done with leader OC to check it. and I can even press leader 00 to open that in the current instance of Obsidian. Another cool thing we
Leader 00 is cool to show it in Obsidian.
have is we can search through files very easily, so we can press OS, so leader OS, and I don't know, let's try to open up the thing about lambdas. So here we have a topic about lambdas and how...
That's cool. So here's like leader O and then whatever the keybind is, search for stuff as well, or like whatever command. Did you say OD? Yeah, for overdose, no, for daily notes.
How they're creating anonymous classes and stuff like that. Now, what if we wanted to check what kind of other nodes link to it? Well, we can press leader OB to see its backlinks, and we can see right here lecture 37
Oh, why is it lagging?
links to that. And then when you open it, you can see in the same line we've got this node linking or referring to this other node. So if I press GF, it goes to that node.
Okay, so it can do find, which is good. That's too like a. I think there's an extension for that.
Another thing
That's
we
how it
can do
works.
is do a quick search to change the current file. So we can do, for example, we can change to the value initialization file, and additionally we can add links very easily by doing something like this. For example, say this is a topic about a certain book, so what we'll do is we'll press leader OQ once again, and it's about the book of C++ high performance, like so. What we'll do is we'll press Ctrl L, and now you can see that I've got a reference to it, and if I press GF, we are going to that file. And that is very, very nice to have, especially when like working on the education directory. You can add that very easily. And yeah, I could just go on. I've got a lot more in here, so I can add templates. I can take a look at the just overview of the entire structure, so the table of contents for a certain DMD file, and more. But you can see right here the possibilities of connecting these two applications is very endless. However, what I want to do right now is just briefly show you how I did that inside of my Neovim configuration. And yeah, let's just move to that and take a look at what I did. So, opening up my Neovim setup, you can see right here that I've got a certain plugin specifically for Obsidian, and
Oh, cool. So like they're literally just like built in. I mean not built in, but like they're done for you, which is very convenient.
this plugin is from this guy called AppWalsh or something, and it's called obsidian.nvim. And we've got all of these commands that we can use, and I've also binded them to these different types of keys.
I've been thinking about Neovim binds. I guess like leader and then like different like groups, I guess. It's like leader row is Obsidian, leader M is like Markdown. Obsidian table of contents. It'd be cooler if that was just like a general Markdown thing. Like leader P is plenary, I guess. I don't know why. Like PF, I have that one I just stole from the Primogen. I don't know why it's P for that specifically. I guess like F would make more sense, leader F, but whatever. Yeah.
P maps, right? And yeah, you can see right here, it wasn't that difficult at all. If you want to take a deeper look at it, you can check out my config at my GitHub. But the connection to create between the two wasn't difficult at all. So yeah, that's it for my entire Neovim plus Obsidian setup and how the two applications connect. I hope you could take away a thing or two from this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a subscribe and leave a like on the video. And yeah, bye bye.
No, YouTube. Boy, you can't disable autoplay in playlists. It is so annoying. That's why I like YouTubers. Why go all the way back? What?
Const member functions, which is the default, or we can decorate them with const. These two functions have very different contracts. The first one has regular, non-const access to the current object, namely this. The second one only has access to this through a pointer to.
This video is all about my Obsidian vault and how I was able to connect it to my Neovim setup. Let's get started.
Right, paused. Okay. Always carry a book with you. You end up reading more than you expect. Yeah, try that. It doesn't work. I just end up playing like Clash or like, I don't know, like a scrolling reels. But reels are educational too, so I'm gonna take that. Right, let's have a look at his. Okay, YouTube, just don't show me the description. I guess I don't deserve it enough. Like, honestly, dude. Multi-billionaire dollar company. Our standards are too low. Is this split, by the way? Oh, okay, that crashed, I guess. Flash bomb. Flashbang. Why is everything so slow? Actually, I'll just bookmark this one. And that. Obsidian. Here. I mean, I think it's here. Plugins and then Obsidian. So it's. Oh. I guess this is this new name now. Well, why do people do that? Like they move it to like a different profile, or is it an organization? But even then, like, why is it an org account? Feels a bit excessive for something that's like not that. 153 contributors. I take it back. That's a lot of people. Yeah. Cool. Hopefully that means it's good then. Community 4, it was a fork. My bad. So it's actually not the original. Or same one. What happened to this one? Was it archived or something? No? It's more stars as well, that's crazy. Why is it forked? Last commit last week, last commit 4 months ago. So this is more active. Yeah. Okay. Features: completion, ultra fast, asynchronous auto completion for node references and tags via LSP. Cool. So this is an Obsidian LSP. Obsidian LSP. Spine action, bind to CR, will control, sorry, it curses on link for the link, okay. Commands. Right, how do I install it then? Show me the money. These are the okay. Probably just copy this to a large extent. So let me open my. Actually, well, let me close that first of all, and then open my Neovim configuration. We're gonna go to just any plugin, doesn't matter. So I can go out, make a new file. I'm gonna call it Obsidian.lua. Return First of all, the string, which is this. How did I get chosen? Okay. Then, okay, it's just any version. The latest version rather. Lazy is set to true. And event on readme. Yeah, okay. Well, I thought it would be all readmes, but okay. Would it make more sense if it was like specific to a certain file? A certain folder, even. Alright, they got a bunch of commands here. Backlinks, dailies, extract notes, follow link. I mean, these are the ones he has used. Tomorrow, yesterday, don't need those. Are those useful? Not really. Link new. Wouldn't use that. Follow link. That one's good, follow link. Why is it not a keybind? Is it like an alternative to it? God, dude, what's my computer doing? This looks weirdly different. Is this even... Is this lazy? I can't tell, because it says return. Alright, here are the commands. Check, dailies. But these are built in anyway, so it's just having convenience, I guess. Okay, well, I'll copy these. And paste them there. I'll delete the ones I don't want. Oh, paste image, that's great. Yeah, just removed those two. Kind of a hassle. Do I need today? I don't know. Right. So keys. I do like leader O, so I'm probably gonna copy that. Backlinks today. That's OD. But for OD, I wanted to ask me if I want to create a note or not. So I'll see about that. But leader OB. I mean, yeah, I'll just copy these first. Make my life easier. Because I can. Okay. Yeah, so OB for backlinks, D for diary, L for links, O for open Obsidian, I guess. Oh no, open in Obsidian. Q for quick switch, S for search, T for template, and big T for TOC. Yeah, that's probably fine. And then dependencies are these. I already used these anyway, I think. Except for Neovim CMP, because that just didn't work for me. Or maybe it did, but I decided to use Blink anyway. I can't remember. Dude, my fingers are fumbling so hard right now. Right, think of the init function. What's the group for? requires sailor.core.obsidian. What are these for? So many things. Do I even need like the init function? Opts workspaces equals. Oh wait, are these legacy commands? They might just be. I don't know. I could use like a quick start. There's one entry point. Okay. Right, so yeah, it is these. Okay, not entirely sure that works then, but we'll make do. So opts equals, so we got workspaces. I only have one workspace, right? But I guess I need to link it. Yeah. I mean, I only have one volts. It's kind of recommended you only have one. I don't know what the path is. Oops. Would it be like in .obsidian? No. Where would it be? It's not my system, is it? Documents maybe? Probably actually. Yeah, brainlet. So path is home / documents, he said, / brainlet. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know if I need to. Well, I assume I do. Okay. I'll try installing this, see what happens. Lazy. Install. I need to enable it. In my lazy.nvim. I'm not even going to use lazy for much longer. I want to switch to vim.pack, but HIJK element O. Plugins, Obsidian. I'll just relaunch it because why not? So you've got nvim cmp. It looks like my thing did work though. My commands, which is nice. They're all there. For some reason there aren't the other options. That looks like they should come. It's weird. Check. Ambiguous user defined command. Okay, it's a bit weird. So if I open Neovim and say it's deprecated, but I don't have Obsidian backlinks. Like, it's just not a thing. This is why. Attempt to index field opts and nil value. What? Doesn't look nil to me. Workspaces equals? Did I do workspaces? I didn't. My bad. Right, yeah. So workspaces equals... And that's also another list, right? Yeah, it's listception. Okay, try that again. Maybe that makes it work. So this is ambiguous. Let me go to my vaults then. Okay. Without Neovim, it's done nothing. Did I open it? Okay. Right, so let's say, bro, I need to, these keybinds. Let's say I go to annoyances in Rust. Cool. That's the comments, right? 0 backlinks, 0 properties, judge words with any card, okay? Do, well actually let me move, I guess I'll move this to my Neovim screen even. Have it there. I don't have as much space as he does, it seems. As I can zoom out. Yeah, it's probably better. Right, so if I do leader 00, yeah. Do that again, open it. Okay, open it. Try a different file, go to declarative desktop defense. Okay, it's not the fastest, but it works. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, cool. So, yeah. Awesome. So I guess I'll make a daily note here. So OD to overdose, and then OO to open it. Right, so yeah, that is today's date. Aliases. Aliases? Did it just make a template for me? Yeah, it's all following my actual guide. I'm not sure how that's meant to work. Like this is this one. Like this is how my diary should be. It's just the date, the title. Let me see if I can configure that. So calendar. No? I mean, even here it's not recognized. Yeah, see? This uses a different thing. If I press create, it puts it in the correct folder. Why do these use American date format? I don't think I configured it that way, did I? Wait, what? Oh, sorry, these are old. What? You know, even then. Hold on, these are really out of order. This is the most recent one. That's it. I guess I rewrote it, but just didn't really think about it. But yeah, location is important, and then do your diary, yeah. Okay. But like, that works. Just that, for some reason, this extension uses its own thing. It's not what I want. Obsidian. Dailies? Don't say create. Right, so it doesn't actually recognize my daily notes. I guess I can configure that somehow. Let's see. Random Zettel IDs. Right, so it does have Zettelkasten support, I guess. Not that I need it. Well, OZ for like a new Zettel maybe? Perhaps. Templates enabled, folder equals nil. Here, daily notes. Is that it? Template. Okay, good. So I'll copy that then. So it's here. Go back to my. Actually, no, it's here. It's a Neovim. Go to Obsidian. To the bottom here, we're going to look for daily notes. So I think that's where you put it. Enable equals true. Folder equals. Well, right now it's called what? Just diary? Okay. Should I call it diary or just daily notes? I don't know. Date format. Have it be the same as it is here. There you go. I don't know why it can't just use your default settings. Like, can I not read those? Alias format. So that means template equals. I believe I have a template. Yeah, template slash diary. So pretty straightforward. And default tags, none. Workdays only. No. Okay, that's done. Now if I quit this. I know, quit like this. Open it again. And now try OD again. Hold on. Yeah, so try OD again, space OD. Again, it doesn't give me the option to use Obsidian backlinks, but okay. Didn't seem to do anything. So maybe they are in the wrong place. I just save, right? Yeah. Should it be an ops or something? In the ops? It must be, because I've got workspaces here. Give it a try. Save that now. Bro, why do I do M? I've never used M for Obsidian. I don't understand why I keep pressing M by accident. Okay, try this again. OD. I mean, now it works, but it still adds stuff I didn't ask for. Like, why do I add aliases and tags? That's all in my template. Unless I've been infiltrated, like... Nope. That's literally it. Data location, that's what I asked for. So can it not do that, please? Why is it infecting me? Enable equals true. Well, what if I just disable it? Like, it's a command, right? Oh, these are defaults. Okay. Why are those the defaults? That's so weird. So default tags equals nothing. Workdays only is false. Like, weekends exist, man. I don't stop taking notes on a weekend. Alias format equals nil. See, that stops it from creating things for me. Nope, the exact same thing. See, it's rather confusing. Like, I can obviously just remove it myself, like that, but I shouldn't need to. What? I saved it and it just removed it. I mean, I did it back. What? Bro, I didn't ask for like an opinionated thing. I just wanted to work. Okay, I'll have a false. But like, I feel like that's just gonna disable it, globally. Delete that. No, it still works. Bro, what the hell? Seriously? That's it. Why would it do that? Like, I assume it's not because like it's a legacy command. I mean, I don't even have the options to use the non-legacy commands right now. Okay, now I do, but I couldn't before. Today, what is it called? Should be Obsidian today. guess this is it. So I'll delete this file. Ambiguous use. How is it ambiguous? I'm so confused. Like, do I have to be in a file just to use it? It doesn't even work. It didn't even show my list. Okay, but anyway, clearly it's not the command either. That doesn't change it. Has anyone mentioned this in their issues? This looks like it might be it. Yeah, it's too opinionated. Okay, so it is front matter. So is that it then? Obsidian front matter? Or what? Yeah. Whatever the option is. I mean, I just need to see the options, like, straight up. I like how the default config is actually built into the thing, by the way. That is cool. Like, it's very much self-documenting. Here, yeah, front matter. Okay, I found it. So front matter. Enable equals false. Okay. So that should fix that issue. Now if I quit and delete the file. If I try doing the same thing again. It will complain first of all. Well, I did oh, that's why. Yeah, and now it's gone. So now it's just this. Okay, good. Now I can move on. So, I mean, I call it diary just because I say dear diary. Like, I don't need to, it's just kind of a cute little thing. And there's no typing here. Okay, so let me... I want to reformat these as well, while leaking as much personal details about my life as possible. Can I just rename? Yeah, I'm going to pause so I don't leak too much. In fact, if I use oil, I can do it like this, right? So what I'll do is I'll define a, a macro, so Q1. What it will do is it will go forward twice, 3 times to the date here. It will delete it, go 0 to go to the beginning, or not, I guess. So we'll do capital B. Why did it go all the way up there? Okay, that just ruined it. What? Okay, we'll go try that again. Q1, boom, 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 boom. Okay, paste, type that, and again, this time E and X twice, and then go down, and we should be, I guess like somewhere in there, hopefully. So I just do, again, capital B doesn't work, which is so annoying. So I'll just do B, 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 yeah, and spam it a few times because it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, then Q to save, and then at 1, how many times? Like 27? 28. So I'll do 28 at 1. Are you serious? I don't know if it froze? Yeah, it froze. Oh yeah, okay. It worked. Right. Now all my dates are formatted the way I would like to. We should also help with actual date order, because putting it this way will actually sort it correctly. Maybe that's why the Japanese do it, because it helps them sort it alphabetically more easily. I don't know if that's true or not. Of course, it doesn't sort the actual dates properly though. There's a downside, like the months. So let me just make a few more adjustments here. Okay, and then here, yeah, I don't know what I can really do about the months. I mean, I could put the number next to it, I guess. Or just rely on the calendar view, to be fair. Yeah, it's probably good enough. Or just have like a thing here, like 26, 02, 03, followed by the month and day, I guess. It's not a terrible idea. Yeah, save that. That'll update all of those. Yes. And change my format as well. Yeah, I'm thinking I like what I just said. So right out of this, right? First of all, it should be DD. But let's have it like this. So it goes YY, so the year, then the month, then the day, and then after that put the month name and the day name. Tuesday. Or even just like this even. It's probably fine, to be fair. Like, yeah, like, it doesn't read as easily, but... Or like this. August 4. Or like this. Is that too long? Chew or Tuesday? This is fine, yeah. I don't know if I can do braces. I believe I can't. But I can do parentheses. Now put a dash. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I'm going to use that. I'll delete today's one. Notice how I put it like in the middle there. And then the bad thing is I put the new ones at the bottom, I guess, but that's whatever. So now I deleted it. Bro, quit all. Okay. The Neovim. So OD. Okay. It's weird. I guess I need to copy the format myself. It's annoying. Put it into my config. Like so. And then delete the file. And again. There you go. Okay. So again with oil. Now I don't know if I can automate this per se. We can't, so I'll just edit it manually. So November would be 11/02. I don't know what day that was, so I'll just put XXX for now and update it later. Yes. And I can copy this format. And apply to all of these actually. So record this. Thing is, it's gonna use my register, isn't it? So if I do this and go back, it's gonna just use a different register? Yeah, okay. There is no justice. Maybe like save it to my first register and then paste from there too. Could work. Yeah, so that saves. So let me record that macro. So you're gonna highlight this, do that paste, and then go back to the start. Then just repeat that a few times. I mean, what? How did that fill up that? Is it the keystrokes? I guess it saves to that buffer. Okay, try again then. Save this to that. And then record in the second buffer instead. Highlight that. Paste in the first buffer. Go back to the beginning. Extra measure there. And then save. And then we add 2 instead. Okay. I have to remember the years. Okay, these are all 6. Okay, not yet. These are October. So change those 11s to 0 to 10s. Right? October, November, December. Yeah. September is 09. Don't know why September 11th got a pass there. Delete. No, don't delete anything. Must be a bug or something. It's trying to delete September 11th. Well, I can't have that. So I guess I'll just do it manually. Okay. Weird. These are all O2. Hopefully this works. Yeah. And then the days as well. So we've got 9th, 1st, 2nd, 5th, 10, 12, 21, 22. Yes, AI did this. 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 27, 28, 3, 4. I actually had a decent streak for like I don't know, all but a week, I guess. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. And then just remove these leading zeros. Okay. Now all they're missing is a day. I don't know what the day was. Quite frankly. Wasn't Chennai when this happened? Goddamn. Wait, did I start taking these notes in Chennai? Huh. Okay. Right, because yeah, I only started using Obsidian after my exams, which is very handy. So, I guess I'll put up like a calendar or something. So J5 September. Yeah. Okay. So September 9th was a Tuesday. From that I can extrapolate that this is a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. Yeah, makes sense. 27th, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, then you have October 1st. It's a Wednesday. 2nd, Thursday. 5th was a Sunday. 10th is a Friday. Sunday. 21st, Tuesday. Then a Wednesday. November. Remember. 2nd is Sunday. Then Sunday again. This is now when I started uni, okay? And then now we're in 2026. Yeah, I stopped taking notes for a while. And then February, I kind of got it back going up, and then it just died again, for some reason. So 2026 now, February, it was a Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is that the first Monday? Wow, I was not feeling up for it on Mondays, eh? Tuesday, 13th was a Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Just for a sanity check, today is indeed Tuesday. Yeah. Weird how, yeah, I took a huge break, man, from writing notes. That's fine. Alright. I said kind of make changes, but it's lying, because it literally is making changes. Cool. Right. So now all my things have proper names. Okay, so before I go any further, good. I should really back up my thing to like a GitHub. I do have Obsidian sync, but like even then, it'd be good to have like a just in case kind of backup. But whatever. What I will do is upload this to Git. Add Obsidian plugin. Right, so let me do a bit of rising as well real quick. And by real quick I mean probably not that quickly. But I just need to open style.css. Is it down here? No. Wait, you need style settings to load a custom theme? That's crazy. Anyway, here's the colors. There's lilac, pure, ooh. Ooh. Good, that's built in. I don't know if I like it though. Like, it's not dark enough, so it can just look like a bit dead. I think it's still better though. Accent color, yeah, I don't have any good options, do I? Lily's a default. But it's too, like, desaturated. Rose is the closest to what I wanted. Your own custom color palette. Right. So change this to, like, proper Sakura. Yeah, look at that, matches almost. Funky color picker. There you go. I'm a big fan of pink. Black pink. Ironically. Right, why are these just transparent? It's kind of weird. Oh boy. So there's dark mode, light mode, right? Markdown, vertical tab, content, active tab. So background primary, let's say it's like red. Right, yeah, okay. So we'll go for like black. Like an oak kind of, yeah, like brown, like that. Like that. Just keep playing with that color. What? That's so light. Generally, how is it so light? If I just do pure black, even that's like barely. What the hell? Okay, that's good though. I like that. I do like these colors. Anyway, I'm just gonna customize it through my CSS. This is a pain in the ass. All these things. Look how it uses the download button. Just have drop downs. Like, why is Obsidian not support this better? Anyway, where are my settings? Here. Okay. These are the CSS snippets. Open that up. Okay. Yeah. So Kojo uses that. Oops. Right. So I'll just add styling or styles of CSS. It's like a general kind of thing. And we'll open this in web view so I can have a look at it properly. The background color didn't change back. Or it did? I can't tell. Let me close this as well. You launch it. It's really good. Okay, theme changed, that's good. Change back, I guess. Well, whatever. So Control Shift I should open that. You want to change this color, for instance. There it is. Oops. Try again. Color accent. Why does it close? I didn't click anything. I clicked on this. Not that. On this. What? This is buggy as hell. Sure. Well, I didn't open it. It's just selecting things that I didn't select. This is felty. Svelte. Yeah, there's interactive accent, which is just my accent, which is rose. Yeah, so change that for Shiba. So have my accent be a set color instead. What's rose set to? Here. Okay. Let me check what it is on. She's gone. Let me check what it is on my Neovim setup. Or Hyperland even. If I go to globals, no. Hyperland. Window, right? Yeah, here. The active border color. I mean, to be fair, it's actually not the nicest color. Probably do a different one. Let me open Quick Shell instead. Strange. Let's go to the bar. There's some color setting. Global colors background, that's right. Yeah, this one. This primary color. It's my Sakura pick I like. Let me put that here. To be fair, it might be matching, I can't tell. And then, nothing to do hyper CTL reload. Nah, it's fine. Okay. And then here, it'll be the same values, but it needs to be in text form. So let's take this. Copy that. Get a color picker up. Paste it here. I'm gonna close Discord. I don't know why my computer's lagging so much. It's really annoying. Just anything to slow it down at this point. Right. To speed it up, I mean. Right. So it's RGB 255.184.204. Okay, so it was correct. 208. I'm sure I just missaid that even. Right. So I'll take these values and paste them here. Okay, I guess they were already there. Okay. I'll probably find that here as well. So slow, man. 255-184-208. Yeah. Okay. Just make that more uniform. That's one already. One change. I say ready, as if that was fast. I want this uses the same color. Inline title color. I'm where my face is covering a lot of it, but yeah, H1 color. Dude, it's so slow. Like, it's practically frozen. Okay. Paste. Sweet how it has rows in the title. So I get that. That should be var accent. Okay, let's just quit and see if that works first of all. I don't know what is going on with that. Actually, I probably need to launch it in my settings. Like, set it. It works here for some reason. The highlight color. Yeah, so reload, enable this. Okay, good. It's actually active. What are some other good colors? I've got this one. I think that's it actually. I believe that's what that shows up. Not a good example. I guess bold is the other one. And these headings as well. Yeah, just not cyan. It's very much not like natural. Green, not terrible. Like a yellow or like lime green would be nice. Probably go with green since I think it uses yellow for the other thing anyway. So I'll select this. Like turquoise even, kind of like a watery color. I mean, I guess that is kind of water, but it's just too cyan. So it's not what I clicked. I clicked on this. Like, you know I clicked on that. Like, I've actually never had issues with this before. I don't know why it's acting up now. Is it this? No. Here, heading feed color. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be like C apparently. It's like, well, C colors, but I'm not feeling it. how did that copy red? I don't understand. Control C on that. Why is it copying everything? What is going on? Fuck it, dude. Let's copy it like this. So this will be HD color. Yeah, so it'll be RGB, and we'll choose something like that kind of is nice. I think that got applied. Can't really tell, to be honest. Hands are up. Yeah, I believe that changed. The thing is, I want to live preview the changes. Here. Here. Right, yeah. Maybe more green? Yeah, it's good actually. Ooh. How about like a yellowish green even? Not quite. Yeah, kind of like more like that. It's nice. I like that. Can I copy this? Yeah. I don't know if that's a hex code though. No, okay, that's fine. Copies it as CSS. Okay, yeah, you do that. I like how the color picker isn't lagging, at least. Okay. Good. And then let's change this background color. It's not, I mean, it's not too bad, but I'll tell you what, if I just go to where all the variables are, yeah, these variables. Oh, that's different though. That changed nothing. It's not this. this. And that's tabs. How about the page background? I typed it. I don't know where the background's being set. Is it here? No. Okay, whatever. I'll tell you what, I want to start recording. Because the basic thing works. Okay, well, actually, before I finish, let me write to this diary to kind of prove it works. First of all. So I don't have a keybind to actually open Neovim in the right folder yet, but I guess I can set that up at some point. But for now, just Q to open the terminal, CD into documents, slash brainlet, open Neovim, OD opens the latest note, and yeah. What I did before, can I show my dailies? Like February, no, it doesn't search for them for some reason, index them, even though they're in the same folder, but okay. So check the last one I did, what I accomplished today. Right, yeah, I really cut it down actually. Like, I didn't do a diary, which is what I accomplished today. So tell you what, let me add that to my template. This one. Put a section here saying what I accomplished today, and then write that down, and Dear Diary will just be text. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll delete today's note again. Might get an error here. Yeah. I'll just OD. Okay. Okay, cool. And then open this. Everything's already open. Oh no, it wasn't. There we go. And then, yeah, so like for example today I got implemented cleanup for freeware, for freeware's ECS, right? And let me actually put links for these as too, when I can. Add component remove, that is kind of confusing with a message, but yeah. Here. Okay, no text wrap, which might be a problem, but actually yeah, that will be a problem. Can I toggle text wrap? Probably can, to be fair. Just need to do that. Yeah, so I'm looking for a favorite ECS, and tidied my cousin's playroom, and before that even received contract. I mean, not really. I didn't sign it or anything, not yet. But before that, recorded video on national. Recorded video about. Well, recorded Yap video about national identity. Right, that was on my YouTube channel. Oh, for fuck's sake. YouTube.com/@Kojo82. This video. I still have a video for this, to be fair, which I would like to link. In fact, I'll link at that and not the commit, because that makes more sense to it. Like VI boom boom. Okay. And then Rice Obsidian, or set up basic set up Obsidian plugin for Neovim, and did little rising. And I will link that video link there when I finish this video and upload it. And then to your diary. Yeah, I don't know. That's optional. The dear diary is more just like if I feel like writing. Like today I could say, I don't know, not much to say really. I also received, finally received my, let me zoom in here, my contract. See my contract, and it is indeed £14 an hour, which comes around to £28 per session, 2 hours. Yeah. Mummy says though that I'd still need another regular job that would have more frequent work hours so I can make more money. I am planning to contact my lecturers so I can get a job in the university as a teaching assistant. But honestly, with all those I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to balance all of these responsibilities on top of university work, right, and sports. and activities, and even also maintaining my social life outside of uni lectures. Yeah, you see the flex added there, pretty cool. Yeah, and even then, I suspect what she really means is that I find a job for before the start of term, since I still have about 6 weeks left, but I'm doubtful I'll be able to get one. I've already been rejected by many. That being said, maybe having this robocode job on my CV, which I will be able to add once I sign the contract, will help me stand out a little bit more, due to actually having work experience to write about. Work experience to present. Yeah. There you go. Otherwise, okay. In other news, I'm planning to start waking up at 8 a.m. I did have my alarm for this morning, but I didn't get out of bed really until like 10 a.m. But with time, this should get easier. I am not going to compromise on having my alarm go off at that time. Plus, once I start working, I should be able to get into a routine. Well, it should be easier to be able to get into routine. Yeah. Honestly, dude, writing on Neovim just makes it so much nicer. Like, I don't even need to like see what I'm writing, like in total. It's just having the keybinds, like as I'm writing, it's just so nice. Also, this keyboard is also really nice. But yeah, there you go. There's my diary entry. And then I guess I can close this even. I'll keep it open. But yeah, so I want to do more writing. Probably do it tomorrow because I do want to go to bed before 12 or by 12. But yeah, I'll try to keep up this habit. So there you go. Yep, W Salar for his video, and I will write this more and probably post a dot file somewhere if I can. Again, like I don't know where these things are saved, but yeah, whatever. I'll figure something out. Close these. Yeah. Cool. Subscribe.